Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about a stock that is about to go parabolic this week and why you should keep it on your watch list. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped your stocks of interest in the comment section of yesterday's video, right after the intro. All right, everybody, right off the bat, the futures market opened up about 4 hours ago, and the price target of 3,900 has been hit. It's holding steadily. All right, I am still not bearish on the SPY. The trend is still up, and honestly, I think we can make a move towards 4,000 now. I think 4,000 is really, really close. We might see it this week, okay? I will definitely be following up on this one as we always do every single morning before we talk about the top plays of the day, all right? But for this video, the stock that is on the thumbnail that y'all should be keeping in your watch list for next week is BIDU. And the reason why I want to talk about BIDU, number one, right? Number one, it had a massive run, very strong run. And short sellers got in at the top and they added again right here at the bottom. I can tell you for a fact that a lot of short sellers are stuck in here. Lots of them. And they're contributing to this uptrend that we've been seeing last week. As the stock continues to go higher, short sellers continues to cover up and buy the stock to cut their losses. And right now, the short sellers from these previous regions have been hit. All right, these short sellers, they saw this thing get at that level. It dipped a little bit, but it did not tank like they would have loved to see, right? It didn't tank all the way down here. It broke through that level. Their stop loss are about to get triggered. The SPY is looking great. The BIDU definitely follows the SPY, as we've been seeing, okay? So definitely watch this one for it to open up at around 273 and then push towards 280, all right? Now, another reason why I want y'all to keep this in your watch list is because of this. If you look very, like, let me go on the weekly. All right, if you go on the weekly, it's almost there. It's almost there. Almost there. There's a bunch of short sellers up here. All right, they're very close. And honestly, after we break through them, we can see 300 and 310 even very soon. So definitely keep this one on your watch list. I'm not bearish on BIDU. This is not something I would short. It's just not parabolic enough, right? So definitely watch this one for a parabolic move. Now the next one that y'all should be keeping on your watches, I know I said one stock is about to go parabolic, but I think there's two stocks that are about to go parabolic, alright? I do. And the other stock that y'all should be keeping in your watches for a parabolic move is CHWY. This is the second video I'm making about CHWY going parabolic. I made a previous video when I think we were somewhere over here before this earnings. I told y'all watch CHWY for a parabolic move. It did very well. Lots of money to be made here. It pulled back a bit and then it continued up even higher. And right now, this pullback is kind of weak. Like short sellers are not very happy right now. And also, if you change this thing to the 4-hour and you zoom in right here, it actually broke a line of resistance right over here. Right there. It broke out yesterday. Watch this thing for a long up. First price target is 120. Next one could be 125 within probably by Wednesday. I think it's gonna get there very soon. And plus the market looks so bullish right now. So all of you who are holding calls over the weekend, just know that y'all about to get paid. All right, y'all about to get paid. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. Now the very first one that we will be covering in this video, that stock is Apple. All right, and Apple has been struggling for a while. It bounced off the floor at like 130 and then it's been trading sideways. It's very boring, honestly. Like there isn't too much money to be made in this section right here. So I'm not participating. I don't like participating in boring sideways trading. Again, I like this, okay? And these extremes I like. But the sideways trading is really boring to me. But honestly, I think this thing is gonna open up higher again since Apple follows the SPY almost to the T, right? So where do I see this thing going? I think it can go up to 140. Yeah, that's short term. I think it can go to a 140. I'm not too excited about the chart because it just looks super boring. Like it's super boring. The bullish Orami is there. I see it, right? But it's just dragging its feet, and I'm not a fan of that. So I mean, watch it. Keep it in your watches. You never know what's gonna happen. Again, I'm very patient with this one. We'll see what it does next week. Okay. Now the next one that we're going to be discussing in this video, that stock is Marvel. All right. And somebody asked about Marvel. Marvel had a tremendous run from $20 all the way up to $55. And right now, short sellers are taking a hold of it. The selling volume is increasing, so be very careful, especially. I don't know if you're asking to the person who is asking about it. I don't know if you're asking because you're trying to catch the falling knife. The knife hasn't fallen deep enough for me to even want to buy it. Like if it fell all the way down to like $45, then yeah, I would consider this for a great dip buy. But right now it's just falling very steadily, and I don't know where it's gonna go. I would prefer it if it just fell. Personally, I would prefer it if it just fell all the way down. That way I can scoop it up at the low, right? If it can fall, that will be great. But if it's continuously doing this thing, short sellers will get nervous, and eventually there's going to be another squeeze. But I want this thing to collapse, all right? That is my very honest opinion for Marvel. If you want to buy this thing, all I can say is be patient. It's been doing very well for like the past. Let me go on the weekly and let's see. Yeah, it's been doing tremendously well. And a fall would be nice. A fall towards like in this region maybe would be very nice for long-term investors who value the stock so much to get back in for another move up towards like $60. Okay, but as of right now, I'm just sitting on the sidelines. I'm not touching this one yet, not yet. The next one that we'll be covering in this video, let me go back to the daily. The next one is Ford. All right, and Ford, I addressed this one. I think it was when it broke above $10. I addressed it for the very first time. After that video, it shot up and then they went all the way back down. Again, pullbacks are normal. And the analysis that I made in that video, all right? The analysis that I made was this. If you look on a weekly, you can see that Ford is actually breaking out of a very long flag, right? So I'm still very bullish on Ford. Ford is something to hold for a while, at least by the end of the year. I think it can make a, I think it's gonna keep going all the way up. Like, do expect $14 very soon. Like 14 is not too much to ask out of Ford. I don't think this thing is gonna collapse. It's not looking weak at all. I would not want to short this. This one is a long for me. Watch this one for a move up to $14. It's going to take a while. So again, apply patience. Don't expect this move to happen overnight, okay? But long term, definitely still long. The next one that we'll be talking about in this video, and we're gonna end with this one. That one is ARCT. And ARCT, I addressed this one a while ago in a video when it was at, I think it was $78 or 80. I think it was, yeah, right after this day on the right after the first. I addressed this thing for a move up. It's continuously moving up right now. I think it's not done yet. I think it can make it up to 100. Like I said in the past, the pattern is there. The bullish pattern is there. It broke out. And people who are long, honestly, be very patient with this one because it has room to run. Okay, this is a great dip buying opportunity. And as you can see, every dip, it gets bought right back up. All right, long-term investors seems to like this thing. It's just a common trend. After every drop, it pushes right back up. Okay, so do expect this thing to move up to $100 minimum within the next few weeks. Alright, y'all, that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel grow faster and it allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on these post-market analysis videos which are released every single day in the afternoon, and the pre-market analysis videos which are released from Monday to Friday at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul and Guma and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. Also, if all of this is new to you, if trading is a new thing to you, you're brand new, you want to get started, you want to have all the tools you need, I left some step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 through step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less to get signed up with everything you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 4 free stocks after signing up with Webull using my very first link in the description below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I'm going to see all of you tomorrow morning at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens. Enjoy the outro.